It is a typical weekday morning, and your alarm clock goes off, as usual. But it isn't a standard alarm clock anymore. Our phones have overwhelmingly assumed this function. Before you even get out of bed, or begin to interact with the environment or anyone else, your eyes are already glued to the screen, checking notifications, reading texts, and scrolling social media. This is the morning routine. If this sounds familiar, you are not alone. Our world is increasingly dependent on digital technology. But what is all this time spent on electronic devices doing to us on a physical, mental, and even spiritual level? Is it good or bad? Let's investigate, diving into the negative consequences, some benefits, and how we can find balance between the two. Once upon a time, childhood was defined by physical activity, face-to-face interactions, and tangible experiences. The outdoors was a haven where imagination thrived, where games were played without controllers, and where conversations were held without digital interference. I remember my childhood filled with long hours outside, exploring, riding bikes, and playing with friends. The only screen time was limited to watching cartoons on television or playing a game or two on a console. In today's world, things have drastically changed. With the advent of smartphones, tablets, and streaming services, childhood has shifted indoors, where digital engagement has taken precedence over physical play and real-world socialization. Recent studies highlight a major concern regarding screen time among younger generations. While the exact figures vary, research consistently shows that many children and teens spend several hours a day engaged in leisure activities on electronic platforms. One study found that some adolescents use devices such as cell phones or tablets for as much as 9 hours a day, excluding the time spent on school-related tasks. So for some, it could be a few hours, while for many others, it extends much longer. Adults are not exempt from this trend. Many individuals in their 20s, 30s, and beyond also dedicate significant portions of their day to technology, whether for work, entertainment, or social interaction. Even retirees who once lived without digital distractions now integrate these tools into their daily routines. What remains undeniable is the steady increase in online media consumption across all age groups, reinforcing just how deeply technology has woven itself into modern life. The way people interact with technology has changed profoundly, especially in how we socialize and consume information. Recent data indicates that the average internet user actively engages with approximately 6 to 7 different social media platforms each month. This shift suggests that a significant portion of our interactions now occur online rather than face-to-face. We work, date, communicate, learn, and even form our thoughts online. This evolution prompts reflection. How much of our screen time is genuinely fulfilling, and how much is spent on mindless scrolling, addictive swiping, and minutes or even hours lost in the digital void? From a biological standpoint, excessive on-screen use exhibits similarities to substance addiction. The neurological processes involved in prolonged engagement with social media platforms closely mirror those associated with drug dependency. Dopamine, a neurotransmitter, is released each time we receive notifications, likes, or positive comments online. This consistent stimulation develops behavioral patterns that make disengagement from this type of content increasingly challenging. Social media platforms and mobile applications are intentionally designed to capitalize on this effect, aiming to keep users engaged for extended periods. Each swipe, refresh, and notification reinforces the compulsion to return for another dopamine surge, creating a cycle where increased consumption heightens craving. A particularly alarming issue has emerged among younger generations due to the overwhelming consumption of short-form content. The constant viewing of brief, fast-paced 15-second videos is influencing young brains, potentially leading to attention disorders and a decreased ability to focus. Emerging research suggests that the rapid, high-stimulation nature of these videos could contribute to a decline in the ability to concentrate on longer tasks. Studies have shown a significant rise in cases of attention deficit disorders and anxiety-related disorders in adolescents, correlating with increased screen time and social media usage. The mind becomes conditioned to expect instant gratification, reducing patience and diminishing the ability to concentrate on long-form content, whether in books, conversations, or educational materials. The adage, "you are what you eat," extends beyond our physical diet to encompass the digital content we consume. Research indicates that false news spreads more rapidly and broadly on social media than true stories, often perpetuating fear, anger, and hostility. Whether it's political turmoil, sensationalized news, or cyberbullying, the internet has become a boiling pot of stress and anxiety-inducing material. This constant exposure to negativity fosters a culture of comparison, dissatisfaction, and an overall decline of mental well-being. Unrealistic standards are projected, leaving many individuals feeling inadequate and disconnected from reality. Moreover, studies have shown that excessive social media use can lead to higher rates of depression among teenagers, further exacerbating mental health challenges. Beyond the mental and emotional toll, excessive screen use also has profound physical consequences. Exposure to blue light, especially during evening hours, and more importantly, before going to sleep, can disrupt circadian rhythms and adversely affect sleep quality. Studies have shown that it suppresses melatonin production, making it harder to fall and stay asleep. This disruption can lead to chronic fatigue, decreased cognitive function, and long-term health issues. Extended use of screen devices is also associated with digital eye strain, manifesting as headaches, blurred vision, and discomfort. Additionally, spending excessive time on online platforms is associated with extended periods where the body is in one position, often resulting in poor posture, leading to neck and back pain. The sedentary nature of excessive screen use contributes to a lack of physical activity, which is linked to obesity, muscle atrophy, and cardiovascular issues, as time once spent moving is now dedicated to staying in one place. Excessive screen time not only affects our health, but also diminishes our ability to be present in the moment. Think of the couple out for a nice dinner date. What should be an opportunity for connection is instead disrupted by the glow of their devices. Both sit in silence, scrolling through their phones rather than engaging with each other. This phenomenon is increasingly common as notifications, social media, and digital distractions pull us away from face-to-face interactions. The irony is that, in an effort to stay connected online, we often disconnect from the very people sitting right in front of us. Over time, this habit reduces meaningful conversation, weakens relationships, and fosters a sense of emotional distance, even in the presence of loved ones. Despite the negatives, it is essential to acknowledge that technology has brought countless advantages to modern life. It has revolutionized the way we communicate, work, and access information. One of the most remarkable benefits of this technology is connectivity. Long gone are the days when maintaining relationships over long distances was difficult. Today, video calls, instant messaging, and social media make it easier than ever to stay connected, no matter where they are in the world. Education has also seen a tremendous transformation due to technology. Learning is no longer confined to classrooms or textbooks. Online platforms such as YouTube, Coursera, and edX have opened up endless possibilities for self-improvement and knowledge acquisition. With just a few clicks, anyone can learn a new skill, study any interest, or even earn a degree from the comfort of their own home. Beyond formal education, digital libraries provide access to vast collections of books, research papers, and historical archives, ensuring that knowledge is more readily available like never before. Likewise, music and cinema are now at our fingertips, allowing instant access to an endless selection of songs, movies, and documentaries from all over the world. This not only enriches entertainment experiences, but also encourages cultural appreciation and artistic discovery. Healthcare has also benefited immensely. Telemedicine, fitness apps, and mental health resources are widely and easily accessible, bridging the gap between individuals and necessary medical care. At the same time, technology has enhanced creativity and efficiency in various fields. Online tools streamline workflow, enabling seamless global collaboration and driving innovation across industries. The key is to not eliminate our use of technology, but to establish a healthy relationship with it. One of the most effective ways to do this is by setting clear boundaries. Designating specific times for checking emails, engaging with social media, and consuming entertainment can prevent excessive use. Implementing screen-free periods, especially during meals and before bedtime, allows for mental clarity and improved sleep quality. Many smartphones now offer digital well-being settings that can help users monitor and manage their use of a device and its apps. These features allow individuals to track usage, set application timers, and schedule do not disturb modes to create intentional breaks from overconsumption. Taking advantage of these built-in tools can be an easy first step toward mindful technology use. Reducing unnecessary notifications can also help minimize distractions and decrease the impulse to check devices frequently. The fewer interruptions we have, the more present and engaged we become in real-life interactions. Replacing screen time with alternative activities is another essential strategy. Engaging in hobbies or spending time outdoors provides fulfillment and breaks the cycle of digital dependency. Nature has been shown to enhance mental well-being, reduce stress, and improve overall mood. When screen fatigue sets in, simply stepping outside can be a powerful reset. Whether it's taking a walk through a park, hiking a scenic trail, or even just sitting under a tree and listening to the sounds of nature, immersing oneself in the natural world helps restore balance. Sunlight, fresh air, and the rhythmic sights and sounds of the outdoors offer a sense of grounding that our phones and tablets simply cannot replicate. A gradual reduction in screen time is key to making lasting changes. By decreasing consumption by small increments each day, individuals can build sustainable habits that promote a healthier balance between our devices and real-world experiences. Technology is a tool, not a master. By consciously shaping the way we engage with it, we can harness its benefits without falling victim to its pitfalls. A digital detox isn't centered on eliminating technology altogether. It's about using it with intention, ensuring that it serves us rather than controls us. How we choose to interact with the digital world ultimately shapes the life we live outside of it.